the right royal ancient rules of this here game, and they are contained in... Thank you, Dennis. Scoring tonight 0 to 10 points. If a judge deems that the impro is boring, it will be gonged immediately. And the impro must stop. But in light of all that, please remember, if the impro is not working, it just doesn't matter. Okay, game one, round one. Captains, please. Rambo, reject a little Gloria. Call heads. It's your tail. Your kick. 1 minute.
Poem.
Poem, 1 minute game. Who goes first?
We'll go first.
I'll go first. Rambo's poem, The Little White Cat. The Little White Cat. Rating G. Team members give one line, each in strict rotation. Poem, The Little White Cat.
Points here for rhyme and rhythm, wordplay and wit.
Meow, brrr, said Felicity the little white cat. And Rodney came in and trod on her neck.
He trod and broke it, then got out a bat. Hit it again, and the little cat went splat.
Felicity wasn't very impressed by this, so a lion came in and ate her.
He ate her after giving her a little kiss. Then he decided to date her.
The lion's name was Roderick, you see. But he was really a kangaroo in disguise.
A kangaroo that roamed Australia, the free. I couldn't believe my eyes.
The kangaroo jumped and he hopped and he sprang. And then he did a little tango.
Then he came to my doorbell and he rang. And went like an orangutango.
11 points, Rambos. Okay. Goyles, poem, Egg on My Face. Three members give one line, each in strict rotation. The poem is Egg on My Face.
I've been waiting for the chance for years.
And I went along looking my best. I dried away all my tears. And I was prettier than the rest.
So I strode out really gainfully.
But I forgot all my lines. But I'd said them anyway, gainsafely. At home, several thousand times.
My mother had given me a pill to calm me down.
But by mistake, she'd given me some speed. So the speed brought me my head going round and round. I cursed myself for my greed.
So I stood in the middle of the stage, just withering about.
And suddenly I saw a little wet patch on the ground. And the egg went down and went splat. And I found
that I had egg all over my face.
Theatre sports is unrehearsed. I repeat, theatre sports is unrehearsed.
11 points. Not bad from the judges. Second up. They'll get worse. Captains, please. Funkies and Woebegones, call.
Heads.
It is a tail 1 minute game. Thank you. Off the board, Adam Cook.
Seduction.
Oh, right. So who goes first?
We will.
You will? Seduction. On a safari. One or more players are seduced on a safari.
Take it from me, seduction's not the pushover it may seem, and the same applies in theatre sports.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, a native girl.
Oh, you've killed her, mate.
I'll go and get some help. I'll go and get some... You stay here, mate.
Native girl.
I suspect a distinctly unorthodox seduction coming up.
Hi, Andrew.
Who are you?
I'm your good conscience.
Just in time.
Now, I think you should apply a tourniquet immediately. Somebody's gone for help. Help her. Save her life, Andrew.
Oh,
No, there's enough of them around
who
here.
are you?
I'm your bad conscience.
Siobane?
Well, I'm just going to put a tourniquet on.
Don't do
Yes,
it!
good boy.
You'll regret it.
Andrew, do it. Fix her up.
Yeah,
Help
okay.
her.
You'll be sorry. Come on. Don't do it.
Go home. Go home. Go home.
Come on,
Andrew,
leave
Andrew,
it
Andrew,
there.
help her.
Come
Help
on,
her, Andrew.
do it.
Andrew, help
Do
her.
it, yes!
No, no, she's dying, Andrew. No.
I don't want to be picky, but what's seduction?
Told you they'd get worse. Okay, seduction in an elevator. One or more players are seduced in an elevator.
Oh, Tony Hancock got a whole episode out of this one. Then he killed himself.
Hi. Are you going up to the office party on the top floor? I'm going too. I'm going to the office party, and I haven't got anything to drink, but that's going to be fine because I'm sure there's we're getting there very, very, very soon. There's plenty to drink, of course, and it's hot in the lift, isn't it? If only it would break down, then we could if only we had a drink. I could really open up then, and I could talk, and I wouldn't be so reticent to say anything to you, and I wouldn't be scared and intimidated by your gaze. And not that I am, of course, you know, because I'm not the kind of person who's thrown by anything like that, because I've been to self-assertion classes, and they've really helped me a great deal. And as a result, I'm able to, you know, say anything I like and do anything I like, and I can shut up at any time.
Ding, ding, ding! Now that's what I call a seduction. Simple setup, clear-cut characters, great teamwork on and off camera, scoring with the judges as well as each other.
16 points, end of round 1.
To the casual observer, tossing minties into the audience might seem a cheap and tacky device designed to whip up the sort of phony hysterical frenzy generated by commercial game shows. The casual observer would be dead right.
Thank you. I'll get you all next time. Round 2 coming up. At the end of round 2, we say bye-bye to the 2 lowest scoring teams. Okay, so very important round 2, and I see by the old scoreboard on the wall that we have little Gloria and Rambo's leading 16 points for Funkies. Well done. Okay. Round 2, captains please, Rambo's and Woebegones. Call. Heads. And it is a head 2-minute game off the board. Thank you all. Expert double figures. Expert double figures? Who goes first?
They can go first.
Those guys first? Right. Expert double figures. Why do you collect teeth? It's an interview situation. 2 team members make one character, one providing the arms for the other. The question is, why do you collect teeth?
Good evening, and welcome to What's New in Dentistry. I believe that you, collect teeth.
I do indeed, most of the time, in fact. I couldn't begin to tell you how many teeth I've collected in my time.
Well, why don't you try?
Well, I suppose it all began many years ago, back in the First World War, when a German mine hit me in the mouth.
Really?
Resulting in a rather frightening loss of teeth from my dental cavities.
And what exactly happened to the teeth once that they were lost?
Hold on to your hat. Well, they scattered around the ground in a very higgledy-piggledy fashion, and I found that in those days when there was very, 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 very little in the trenches to eat or anything like that, and we didn't have any money, so we had to trade all sorts of strange things, the teeth could actually fetch quite a nice price.
Oh, so you bargained with natives?
With natives, yes, were those without teeth, yes.
I see. And what did you swap with them?
Well, I swapped them for, French girls.
Mm. French girls with teeth?
Yes, and, well, also without teeth, but...
And I also hear...
That's another story.
I hear you're starting up your own shop of collectibles, jewellery made of teeth.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a beautiful teeth dinner set.
Oh, lovely.
You can have that in white, brown or yellow.
There's a bit of a controversy, though. Teeth do spread infection, especially when they're not attached to gums.
Well, I've always thought that was a fallacy. And people say that you get bad breath if you haven't got any good teeth, and I think that's quite a fallacy myself because... Excuse me. But I think, no, if you keep them in a sort of a fridge-like atmosphere, keep them out of the sun, keep them out of the rain, and don't eat with them when they're not in your mouth, then you're on pretty solid ground.
Well, I hope you've all paid attention to that little bit of advice. Go home and brush daily.
And keep smiling.
Rambos with their teeth. Okay. How did you survive the attack of the giant groper? Same as before. Two team members make one character pride in the arms and legs. How did you survive the attack of the giant groper?
And, Andrew, tell me, how did you survive the attack of the giant groper?
Well, first of all, I grabbed his arms. And then I stopped him from groping at me. Then I slapped him about the face a bit. And then I cut him in half, but then he died, and then he came back to life again. And then he came at me with a pitchfork.
Well, tell me, how, if the first thing you did was grab his arms, did you know he was the giant groper?
Well, in fact, he is 60 feet tall, with 40-foot wide hands.
Yes, well, that makes him giant, but about the groping?
He was groping at my private parts.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Just like that. I was most embarrassed.
Well, tell me...
I'm not very well endowed.
You haven't,
If I was well endowed, I would have let him grope at me. But I am not.
Well, tell me, how after he got better, did you manage to persuade him not to grope any further?
I asked what his name was. And his name was Stanley.
Stanley?
Yes, I took him out to a bar.
Ah, yes. And, tell me...
We had pina coladas.
Right, and how did you
Then we had Bloody Marys.
Yes, and, well, how did you get him in the door of the bar?
I chopped it down with a giant axe.
Fair enough. And, tell me, this, giant groping disease, it's not catching, is it?
No, I don't believe that it is.
No, and he didn't breathe on you at all, no?
Well, he might have coughed on me occasionally.
Oh, yes, and...
He might have stuck his tongue down my throat.
Oh, yes, but...
You shouldn't have done that to me.
I didn't mean it. I'm terribly sorry. No, stop.
Sorry, it happens to me sometimes.
Oh, I can quite understand what with...
Anyway, he showed me some snaps of his family, and now we are very good friends now.
Oh, that's wonderful, and I hope we can be good friends, too. Put it there. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
Film buffs will have noted the hand gestures borrowed from one of my favourite movies, Helen Keller Meets the Three Stooges. Speaking of whom...
Sounds like the groper could have done with the teeth. Captains of Funkies and Little Gloria, call... Heads it is, 2-minute game.
We'll play truth.
We'll go first.
You guys first? At the end of this round, we say bye-bye to low scoring. Truth. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call the police. The team must act this out as truthfully as possible. Situation is, I'm sorry, but I'm going to call the police. Truth. Sydney, not Melbourne.
Who's there? Come on, speak up. Who's there?
It's Peter.
Peter, turn the light on. Peter, they're my records.
Yeah, look. Do you mind if we have a coffee or something?
Peter, what are you doing in my living room at 2 o'clock in the morning fondling my records?
Look, they were mine too, all right?
I bought them. I've got the receipts.
Yeah, but I just wanted to talk to you, okay? I just wanted to know if there's any way of,
No, there isn't, Peter. I'm sorry.
Look, you really shouldn't be like this, okay?
Like what?
Look, I'm moving into this new place, and I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
You got the tape recorder, for Christ's sake. Why don't you just take all the tapes? Leave my records alone.
Okay. Okay. So, how's the car going?
Car's fine.
Good,
I'll just like to go back.
What's happening?
Peter, James, Peter.
Hey, James. G'day.
Yeah, Peter used to live here, and,
What's he doing here at 1 o'clock in the morning?
well, it's funny because, you see, Peter's actually having his 21st birthday tomorrow, and he needed the records for his party, and I said to come in, to come round. Just take the bloody records, Peter, all right?
Hey, look, thanks. I won't
Just
forget this.
get out
Come
and
back
just
here
take the
again, we'll call the
records.
cops, mate.
She lied. Now that's real life. That's truth.
Okay, last game, round 2. What has my sex got to do with this?
Good question.
Truth.
Hi. Hi. I thought you were very good tonight. Oh, thank you. How are you getting home? Oh, well, I'll get a lift with someone. I can take you? Oh, that's nice. Where do you live? Where do you want to go? Well, I live in Double Bay. Do you live in Double Bay? No. One day, maybe. Well, yes, that'd be great. Perhaps we could have a coffee on the way or something. I've seen you before, you know. I think you're a really, really good actress. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And, what do you do? Oh, well, I'm just a student actor. I mean, I'd like to be a real actress one day, but I work in a coffee shop. Those guys in your team, are you friends? well, you know, not, I mean, I'm not on with any of them. All right. I was hoping you'd say that. Look, really, I think I better put you straight. I think... I love your humour. I just love it. You're so funny. Now, listen. Laurel? Yes? I am straight. And in fact, I've got a boyfriend, and... So ring him up. Tell him you were delayed. Well, I mean, it's just, it's not, I mean, I find women attractive, actually, but I mean, it's just that I'm not, no, I haven't tried it. Listen, come home with me for these 3 reasons. What? I'll give you the best time you've ever had. No one need ever know about it if you don't want them to. And lips and teeth and tongues and fingertips have no gender in the dark. You're a girl. What's my sex got to do with it?
A beauty and they know it. Be with you in a tick. I'm just jotting down those last 3 points.
Well done. End of round 2.
A crisis. An emergency handout of minties to prevent the radical feminists in the audience from racing off home right now.
Eight teams. 8 of the highest scoring teams go into our semi-finals in this series. One of them could be tonight's winner. But I see by the old scoreboard on the wall that we say bye-bye to Woebegones. Well done. Big round. Melbourne. Well done.
The Wobies are gone, and the Rambos rejected. Missed out by just 4 points.
Playing for tonight's match, we have Little Gloria and Funky Chickens. 1 3-minute round. Head. 3 minutes.
The guide.
A synopsis is chosen from the program pages of TV Week, and the team acts it out in faithful detail.
Now, the guide. Title, Don't Make Waves. Swimming pool salesman attempts to get his own back on an impulsive young woman who has wrecked his car. Malibu beach fast for immature adults. Made by professionals helpless in the face of a weak script. But, cop this. But boasting a funny climax with a house teetering on the edge of a cliff. Well, well, well. Starring Tony Curtis, Claudia Cardinale, Sharon Tate, and Jim Backus. Okay, there is the film. Starring mainly Yanks.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I did. I crashed your car.
You crashed my car?
Yes, Claudia. I'm sorry.
I can't believe it.
Well, it's there. It's there in pieces, I'm afraid, Claudia. I have actually crashed your car.
My Lamborghini.
There'll be other roles, more high-paid dialogue.
But the only Rolls I want is a Rolls Royce.
But I can offer you the Rolls Royce of swimming pools.
You can?
Of course, because my accent's yours now. Because I am a swimming pool salesman. My name is Malibu Mike.
You're a Malibu Mike? I see you on table TV. I just love your swimming pools, especially the one with the little bar and the spa with all the little Oscar-tier things.
Okay, well, you can sit on the nozzle later, Claudia. Okay, now what we're gonna do? We're gonna play Malibu Beach House. Now, all you have to do is guess which pool the piranhas are in, okay?
Oh.
Now, what she doesn't know, audience, is that we put one of the pools on top of a house on a cliff that's gonna fall into Encino. Yes.
What did he say? Are you not gonna tell me? All right, I put my big toe into each pool.
Hi, Claudia. At least Pratt, ladies and gentlemen.
Dumb broad.
I just came to see your pool.
Who invited her here?
I don't know, but what she's gonna do, she's gonna release the piranha. Okay, that's Latin, plural for piranha. She's gonna release the piranha now. Thank you, Elise.
Do I pull this now?
Pull it now.
Oh!
And they are released. Okay, Claudia, you have 10 seconds to choose the pool. Are the piranhas at pool number 1, pool number 2, or pool number 3?
Oh, Holly, I don't think.
Dive. Forget nozzles.
I just put my toe in here. No.
Just jump, Claudia. Okay.
No.
Oh, that's it, Claudia, that's it.
Number 3 is the wobbly one, the one on the cliff.
Wobbly.
So what you have
Ow! Just look here, I see that the piranha. I just got to the pool and the piranha.
What you have to do is wish really hard. If you wanted to die, wish. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers.
Die,
now.
I'm wishing.
Die, Claudia, die.
Fellini will get you for this.
You were never fat enough to be in any of his movies anyway.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry, she's really poison, that one.
My middle name is Betty Ford, darling, and you don't even make it.
Just because I'm not fat enough or drunk enough to get into your clinic.
Exactly. But because you're not fat enough, we can go to the opposite extreme and make you so svelte and lithe that you will no longer exist. Jump into the pool. Jump,
quick, jump.
Jump, because the house is gonna die, Claudia. Die, Claudia.
Don't forget my residuals.
She died.
Both the movie and Claudia dying somewhat in the end. Bill Collins loved it. But will the judges?
$14 points. I saw it was a musical. The Guide. Confessions of an Opium Eater. A hungry chap. In San Francisco in the 90s, a seaman falls into the clutches of a tong. That's Chinese, not one of them. The hero is called De Quincey, but that is the only association with the famous book of this title. This absurd melodrama is just about bad enough to be funny, but not very. The Monthly Film Bulletin said, has to be seen to be believed. Starved girls captive in cages, secret panels, sliding doors, sewer escape routes, opium dens, and nightmares. Starring Linda Ho. Richard Liu, June Kim, and Vincent Price. Okay, there you have it. It has to be seen to be believed, said Monthly Film Bulletin. Last game.
I wander the streets looking for my next fix.
Just a bit of bread, please.
I can exchange bread for you, my darling. You look very starved, I see. But I need the drug.
Well, I'll just have a look if I've got any left.
Ah! A sliding passage reveals 2 concubines. You have a message from Li Him Kon Wan Wing Ting Tong?
Asabako, we do have message from him.
Li Him Tong wants to meet you in the alleyway. No doubt I am to come alone and completely unarmed?
Yes.
Walk this way. If I could walk that way, I wouldn't need the opium. Oh, chief first wife of Li Heng Kong Tong Tui Tong Ting Tong. Where is your master? Inscrutable one, don't look inscrutably at me like that!
My master, he is behind this secret door. My accent is completely gone, doesn't matter. And here he is.
Honorable one, I bring greetings from the Western underworld. I am considering an alliance. The opium trade could be ours. What do you say? Yes. Smoke to it. Oh, tis so. I see. I see Genghis Khan riding towards me, the Chinese warlord, and millions of concubines trailing behind him, carrying poppies. And one of the poppies comes up to me and says she'll be my popsy. They fight for the honor. But then the secret passage slides back, and there are 3 starved girls in cages. They're starving for my body! Oh.
Now, you'd see that in your TV guide and think it was all just sex, drugs, racism and degradation of women.
Little Gloria. Well done. End of round. Cut. Yeah, I was pretty popular when I had 2 pockets full, though, wasn't I? Okay, on 50 points, we have tonight's winners, Little Gloria. Thank you very much for being part of Theatre Sports. Now, would you all be upstanding for the Theatre Sports National Anthem? Thank you.
After just 2 weeks of theatre sports, you've seen 8 of Australia's outstanding impro teams. And with the top 8 teams going into the semi-finals, that means we could stop right now. But we won't. We'll be back next week, same time, same bureaucratic broadcaster, with another edition of the show that teaches actors the meaning of teamwork. Someone to blame when you lose. Good night.